Welcome to Nona's Here. I'm Nona. Today I'm joining in the third Thursday Thrift Flips. Try saying that 3 times fast. Our hosts are Tammy from the Rusted Willow, Elizabeth from Rustic Chicks Design, and Lisa from Lovin's The Life. I'll be sure and include their channel links below in the description box. Today we're supposed to take things that we have thrifted and flip them into home decor or something useful. One of my thrifts is an Easter decor, hence the bunny ears. My second one is a home decor item. I think you'll enjoy both of my craft projects, but be sure and check out our host channels, and they will have the link to the playlist of all the creators who are joining in today. And you'll be sure and want to check out the other creators and see what they have thrifted and how they have flipped their thrifted items. So please be sure and check out our host, Tammy from the Rusted Willow, Elizabeth from Rustic Chicks Designs, and Lisa from Lovin's The Life. I really appreciate them opening up this challenge to everyone, including me. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit that subscribe button, the bell, and if you like my video, I certainly would appreciate a thumbs up, like, and a comment. All right, let's get over to my craft table and I'll show you what I have thrifted and how I flipped it. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon at Nona's Here. All right, so this is DIY number 1. So this was the beginning of my search for round wooden curtain rods, and I bought this in January at the thrift shop. I didn't really have any future plans for it, but who could pass up this cute little crate for 50 cents? I got it in January. So I'm going to use these 3 different colors of chalk paint and some grass in this bunny butt and some large carrots, and I have these eggs and some styrofoam, and so I painted the crate the 3 different colors, the antique teal, the ballet slipper pink, and the maize. And I painted each edge. I was going to use that green, but then I decided I was going to keep it the blue, the pink, and the yellow. Then I put styrofoam blocks on the bottom, and I stuffed that grass in. Then I took some bamboo skewers and stuck, well, the carrots already had sticks in it. So then I took some of the small carrots and stuck skewers in the bottom of them and stuck those in the styrofoam and put the bunny butt in the front, and that's how I made that little garden. Then I took the onion grass and put that in the back as filler, and I didn't use those eggs. I just made the carrot, put the carrots and onion grass in, and the bunny fanny, and then I used my Cricut and cut out Carrot Hunt, and that's how I made that little Easter decor, which begs the question, why is the bunny digging in the carrot garden when there's all those carrots on top? Silly rabbit. So I think my little Carrot Hunt Easter decor came out real cute. It certainly was easy to do, and I got that crate for 50 cents at the thrift store, although I still was on the hunt for my round wooden curtain rings. But you'll see what I did in the next DIY, so stay tuned. So this is DIY number 2, and I'm still on the hunt for my round wooden curtain rings, which I never did find. But I'm back at the thrift store, and I found napkin rings. And then it hit me. I could use napkin rings. So I bought 2 sets of napkin rings, 8 in each set for $4. And then I'm going to use these tabs that go on the bottom of furniture to keep them from scratching your floors, which never stay on. And then I have some dried flowers. So I'm going to put the bottoms of the furniture tabs on the bottom with the felt parts on the bottom. And then I'm going to stack the napkin holders on top of one another to make vases, which is what I was looking for the round wooden curtain rings to do. Okay, so the wooden ones kind of gave me a vibe of modern. I don't know. They kind of gave me the vibe of modern. So at first I was using wood glue and hot glue. But after a while I realized after I stacked 3, the wood glue was making too big of a space. The hot glue, not the wood glue. The wood glue was working perfectly. But the hot glue was making too big of a space between the rings. So for both of the rings, I just used the wood glue. Now the rattan rings gave me kind of a boho feel. Okay, so the recording got a little ahead of me. So with the wooden one, I made a stack of 5. And then I had 3 left over, so I made a short vase using 3. Okay, I used all 8 of the rattan ones to make a tall vase, all right? And that one I only used wood glue, and on the small 3 wooden one, I only used the wood glue, and that worked much better. So now I'm ready to style them. Also, I was careful with the wooden ones. The pattern was the same on exactly each napkin ring. So I made sure that they didn't have a pattern to them, that each ring looked different than the one before, because I didn't want to have a pattern. So each ring isn't matched to the ring before. Okay, with the rattan one, there was kind of a pattern to it, and so I just went with it. All right, so then I styled them, and the first way I styled them is I used blossoms. Okay, so this one has, and of course you can only use dried flowers with this. Okay, what I'm showing you here is when I used the wood glue, the napkin rings made a much tighter fit, and that was much better. So, live and learn, right? Okay, so I styled the rattan one with some blossoms. Then I decided to try styling them more minimalistly. That's not a word. In a more minimalist way. So I just put some fewer dried flowers in that one. And I'm not a real minimalist, but I really preferred the minimalist look with it. Okay, so I took out the full blossoms and just put in like a single stem in that one. Then I did the same thing with the wooden vases. I took out the full blossoms, and on the taller vase, I took out the big blossoms, and I just put in a few stems of berries. And I preferred that again to the full blossoms. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm just styling it a different way. And of course you could do it any way you want to, but I just preferred that way. I'm so glad I found those napkin rings. I had been looking and looking for somehow I had on my brain that I had to have round wooden curtain rings. And I have to tell you, these napkin rings, this thrift store dates whenever they put out stuff, and they had just put these napkin rings out like the day before. And so I was really lucky to have been there the day after they put them out and have found them. And there they were sitting right in front of me. And I thought, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Exactly. So there are the 3 vases, the 2 wooden ones and the rattan one. And I think they came out great. I was real pleased with them. I was especially pleased that I could use the napkin rings. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining all of us today. And thanks especially to Tammy, Elizabeth, and Lisa for hosting this open invite today. I hope to see you again at Nona's Here. Bye.